just me and my guitar.
What's happening, shrimp tank people? It's Mark back here from the shrimp cupboard. I thought I'd give you an update on my 130 Aquascape. Things are moving along nicely. I've introduced some leopard ram's horn snails because I was suffering with a little bit of algae and I thought they'd clean it up. I know what you're all saying, why did you put snails in there? But they're not too bad. I know they're going to breed like the clappers, but I think they're quite fascinating little chaps. Watching them scooting around everywhere, munching away on this algae. There's not a great deal on there, but I just want them to polish these rocks up a little bit because they're looking a bit furry. The plants are growing nicely. I've managed to get the CO2 correct now with the fertilizers that I'm putting in. The cuba, which you can see there in front, is growing nicely around the rocks, throwing its little roots out everywhere. It's creeping down onto that next little patch there where I've got some dwarf hairgrass as well. Fish are doing well. We've had a couple of fatalities, sadly, where they've jumped out. There's only a tiny little gap around the top of the lid, if you can see there. The smallest of gaps, but they tend to get in the flow from the power head there. Sorry, my hand's in the way. And they just seem to go against the glass and they go straight up through there, so I'm going to have to come up with some new method to keep them in. I've only lost 12, I've lost 2, and they're both males as well, which is strange. I suppose maybe they're just doing a bit of bullying each other and fighting over the girls. But they're stunning little fish, these black bar endlers. I've actually got a new addition. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. Little tiny baby one there, look. My daughter was very excited when she came down. She says, "Dad, there's a baby in the tank." I said, "Don't worry, babe, before long there'll be loads more in there." Because all these females are pregnant, they're just dropping them all over the place. But trouble is, I've got a weir system there. But it's actually well, I don't know if you can see it from here, but if you look closely, you can see a line nearly across the top, which is a piece of clear perspex behind, so it acts more like a weir, so it sucks the rubbish off the surface. I gave it a water change today, so it's a little bit high, so it's not working properly, but it keeps a nice body of water behind there, so if any babies do get sucked over the top, I can just net them out and put them back in. But like I said, this graminifolia is really starting to come into its own now. You can see all the little runners coming out from it. Running through the substrate. These Amano, pardon me, I'm tripping over here. The Amano shrimps have completely disfigured my path. There was a lovely little path going up through there, which looked fantastic. But they've managed to go and root all this around. They're forever picking this stuff up, spinning it around and throwing it over their shoulders and polishing everything they can get hold of. So I'm going to have to get in there with a little tool of some kind and throw that all back up somewhere. But yeah, the plants are looking fantastic. They're really coming together. Quite impressed with with it so far. I say it's a different type of algae this time. It's not the string hair algae. It seems to be a short, fuzzy type. But I think I might have the fertilizers still a little bit too high. There's a lot of colour in the leaves now, which is nice because they were yellowing quite a lot before, but they're a lovely green now. Little otter cinclus. I lost one of those as well, sadly. He just went to nothing. Just all the rest are nice and healthy, fat little bellies on them, and but this guy, he just skin and bone. He just went to nothing. I'm not sure if he had an internal parasite or something was going on there, but he didn't make it, sadly. We don't like that. We don't like losing things. Mr. Amano in the back there, having a little filter through. I do love watching these guys, the way they can pick stuff up and stuff it in their mouth so quick, and they just keep going. Yeah, there's lots of algae for you to eat there, bud. But yeah, apart from these ram's horn snails, nothing else has gone in. I've managed to get one or two of the Amanos actually have crept up the seal on the side, and they've dived into the weir at the back. So they're in there amongst the filter media at the back there. I can't get them out, sadly. Well, I could do. I could take them out. I'll put a ladder in the back, see if they'll climb out. You never know. But these leopard ram's horn snails are fabulous little critters. I got these on some subwaza in my shrimp tank, and they're just so prolific in breeding. They really are very prolific breeders. But I don't mind them. Everything's got its job in the aquarium, and like you say, they're very easy to get in there and pick them out when they get a little bit too many, and you can feed them off. My daughter's got pufferfish upstairs, which are always screaming out for them. So that's a good little source of food for them too, with them breeding so fast. But yes, it's all looking well. I'm very happy with the progress so far, because it's not that old, and we seem to be racing along. It does help because I have kept these things for many years. So there's a pan out video shot of it. It is starting to cover up lovely now. For the short amount, I say it's only been going for about a month. You see that little baby one there in the background darting around on the left hand side. It is nice to see them. I don't know if you watched yesterday's video about the aquascapes that I did, the small balls that I had up in my shrimp room. They're settling down now okay. Looking a lot clearer this morning. I'll take you in there in a minute and we can have a quick look. I got one of my room, another tank upstairs with some yellow striped shrimp up there, and most of them are buried up now, which is nice to see. Must have about 8 or 9 females all buried up, so I can show you those at some point. But yeah, I think we'll nip into the shrimp cupboard now, and we'll have a quick look in there, and I'll show you how the aquascapes are coming along, how they've cleared up, and I'll see you in a minute. There you go, we're in the room. In the shrimp cupboard. They've cleared up quite nicely now. There's a few bits like to pop out. This stuff doesn't really root that well, but so every now and again you got a couple of snails in there as well, and they just keep running over things, and the next minute you get a big lump of it pop to the surface. But I've got these little tools which I've got, so I can easily put those back in. So that one's not looking too bad. Done some water tests on them today. It was all active media that I put in there, so from another tank. All the substrate was from another tank, all the rocks were from another tank, so they all had cycled bacteria on them. And today everything's spot on. This one as well. I don't even see if not the best of lights. I've got my other lights on my shrimp tanks down there. You probably see me more than anything else. There's a big ram's horn snail there. He's actually got some eggs on his back. Look at that. He's carrying around his babies, or she is. That's nice. Swordtails there, or one's popping out. But yeah, everything's coming along nicely. I'm quite happy with these little aquascapes. I've still got the other one there. If anyone wants any give me any ideas. I say, I'm sorry, it's not the best lighting at the moment. It'd be better in the evening filming these with the main lights off. There's quite a lot of glare in this room. Have a quick look downstairs. See me more than them. There you go. Have a look around. Yeah, it's all coming together nicely now. I've got a couple. I got one of my other tanks. I'll show you the two walls there now. Look, they look quite nice. Oh, so I've got one little aqua ray over the top of that one. My dog just got trodden on by the sounds of things. And but I'll get another aqua ray over the top of the other one, and they should look quite nice. I'll turn. No, it's not going to work actually. In fact, I might be able to turn this one off. If I just pull that out there, it might be a little bit better. I'll just light this one up a bit nicer, but it's quite a yellow light, that is. Well, there you go, there's a quick update on things and how things are going. I'll put these lights back on now. I'd say a lot of the tanks now are coming together. All looking good. Anyway guys, I'll leave you on that one there, and I might take you back in there. We'll have one more look at the Aquascape, and then we'll call that one a day, I think. There you go, we're back in the Aquascape again. Here's my little dog Spud. Hello buddy. You gonna come and say hello? Oh, here he is. He's a monkey, he is. Little Frenchie. Are you gonna say hello? Is my husky as well? This is Misha. Hello darling. Oh, I'm getting attacked. Down, down, down. Get down, you monkeys. They love playing, these two. They love playing. Leave my plants alone. Right, we're going to give these kind folks one good look at the Aquascape without being attacked by dogs. And we'll excuse me, I'm being huskied. Go on, off you go. Good girl. Yeah, I think it's looking nice now. Please say any comments, drop them in the section below, and we can discuss anything you want. I'll give you one little zoom up on the baby. Where's he gone? There he is. I'll see if I can zoom in on him. Look at that. Little tiny Endler. And that could be his dad. Right guys, thanks very much for your time and patience. Please like, share and subscribe if you like my videos. And also go back and look at some of the other videos. We've got quite a few, about 40 videos on there now of various things. On my koi pond and my shrimp room. And obviously this tank here. And any questions, feel free to ask. Right, take care of yourselves. Love you all and see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Just me and my guitar.